There's no place I'd rather be.
Hey guys, welcome back to Talking Blues. Welcome back to another video. We hope you're all doing well today. We're your hosts, Ben and Mark. Before we get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share this video out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Thank you so much for joining us today. So, this is your match review for Chelsea 1, Manchester United 1. It was a good game. It was a very, very similar game between the two teams. And, yeah, you know, I expected a draw. I wanted a win. I predicted a win. But I expected a draw. I expected it to be a tight game. I expected it to be very, very edgy all the time. And it was. Chelsea had tactics wrong. Ten Hag had tactics wrong. We both made the rest of the situation. So, Dad, what were your thoughts on the game? How did you think we did? How did you think we fared?
Yeah, I thought going into the first half we were a bit sloppy, a bit slow on the ball. United had most of the possession, I would say around about 65-70% maybe at one point. It was very sluggish on our behalf. Not a good first half. But we did bring it back in the second half, yeah. We played with more impetus, more control on the ball, yeah. We had a far more possession than United in the second half. Our football was very tactical. There were still a few flaws, mind you, but, to come away with a draw was reasonable. That's all I'm going to say on that, was reasonable. I was expecting a 2-1 win.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, the way United have accelerated after their lousy start in the beginning of the season, I didn't think any less, of 2-1. But overall performance, like I say, second half,
fantastic.
it wasn't too bad. Yeah, there were a few players on the pitch there, that showed their will, to win, but it just wasn't there yesterday.
No, and at the end of the day, listen,
I think, basically, we've got to revert back to, the last few previous weeks where we have been playing with full zest, wanting to win, that hunger. We must have that back again. We can't let this keep slipping into draws.
No,
Yeah. Then we get losses. We want to be contenders for this title. I know we're
way off it.
way off, as far as Arsenal and City go. But, anything can happen. Anyone can slip up. But, overall,
I think one thing I realised yesterday is we're not the only team in contention for the top four. We're not the only team in contention,
No,
and I think, it's just like
you've got Spurs.
basically what it is for me. There's Spurs in this race. There's Arsenal in this race. I think they might be in the title race. They just drew in Southampton though. United are in the top four race. Newcastle are in it.
Yeah.
All sorts of teams.
Yeah, anything
And
can
what
happen.
we have to remember is we're facing some of the best players in the world with some of the best managers in the world, and we have to be understanding that Potter's only just joined Chelsea as the manager. He's obviously still looking to bed in and find the players he likes to use and what's best for the formations and what's the best system to use with these players. Give it time. Like January transfer window, summer transfer window, and start next season, you'll see. I think you'll see a different team. I think you'll see more players coming in, more players coming through the door, more players going out the door, players he doesn't want, players he doesn't need, that don't fit the system, and he will progress. And we'll progress.
Yeah.
I think we'll see progression. Yeah. But right now we're still in the building process. This is a 5-year project. Remember, Potter signed that 5-year contract as a 5-year project. By year 3, you'll see the difference. By year 3, you'll see the difference of where we've come from where we are now to where we will be. You will see a real change.
I would say this, providing we get top 4, yeah, and we make Champions League again, then I would be happy.
Yeah,
With
look,
that, you know?
when Potter first came in, my ambitions for the season were FA Cup or League Cup and a Champions League spot. That was it for me.
Mhm.
I think, looking at the title, okay, yeah, we are in the race. There is a chance we could do it. But don't put all your eggs in one basket for it.
No, you.
Because this season is building process.
Hmm.
This is just a stage where Potter needs to work out what he's got and what he's working with. The staff need to learn to work with the players as well. The players need to learn to work with the staff. And we've got injuries, we've got problems. We've got the World Cup coming up. There's so many different factors to take into this season that have happened already. We lost Tuchel.
Mhm.
We gained Potter. These are things that we have to just work with now for the next year. I'm pretty sure we'll see a better process. From January onwards when he's got some players in that he wants maybe. Going into the summer of the next season, we'll see a change. But honestly, I was proud of the boys yesterday because they performed as well as they could.
Yeah,
Under the circumstances, under the pressure they were under in such a big game. By the way, I'm watching the Newcastle Tottenham game right here, right now. It's 0-0, it's just kicked off. But guys, honestly, we all know Chelsea, the manager job is a poison chalice. We know it's a poison chalice, but we all know we've got new owners in. We don't know what they're like. We don't know what they're going to do with Potter. How long are they going to give him and whatnot? But I think we'll see. Do you agree with that, Dad? Do you think we have to just understand the new owners as well first? Because this game, we're showing that we can be with the best.
Yeah.
Man United have got a very, very, very good squad.
Yeah.
We are competing with the best.
Yeah, like you say, we're under new owners. We know very little about them. Yeah, how good they can be, how ruthless they can be. We've seen with the likes of Thomas Tuchel how quickly and how he was dismissed appallingly. Potter, he's doing okay at the moment. We've had a few wins on the trot. We beat AC Milan twice. We beat Wolves. Yeah. We beat West Ham, was it? Yes.
Yeah, Palace.
Yeah. So
there's so many factors.
So at the moment we're not on that rocky road, yeah, and we have to maintain, yeah, our zest, our pace, and get back to how we were playing just 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think the real test of where we're going to be this season is when we play Arsenal in November. I think that's going to be the real test of where we're going to be.
Then you're going to have City coming up as
well.
well.
We've got City coming up, right? We've got City in the League Cup. That's going to be a real testament of what we can do and what our players are capable of and what Potter's capable of. I think we'll see around those two games where we're going to finish, what we're going to do. If we can beat one, draw to the other, if we beat Man City and draw to Arsenal, then you're on the right track. You're in the right position to go forward. But until that happens, we'll see. Tottenham are on the attack. Oh, hit the bar. Yeah. Son hit the bar. But guys, honestly, it's difficult.
And as we've seen, City, they're not unbeatable.
No.
Where
Liverpool
took them apart last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if we go out there and we play to the best of our abilities, and I mean 101% performance we put in it, I believe we can beat City, despite whether they got Haaland or not.
But let's get back onto the game that happened yesterday. We started off with a back three, and Potter realised the mistake early of going with a back three. He left our midfield very exposed.
Oh, yeah, it was exposed.
So he took Cucurella off and brought Kovacic on to switch to a back four and have the more men in midfield to have a numerical advantage. And we showed that in the second half. With the numerical advantage, we were able to overload the box, get into the half spaces, control the game through that, and we looked good in the second half. We looked very on it.
The formation had changed as well.
The formation changed. As soon as we went to that back four,
defensively we were better.
We were defensively solid. Oh, Newcastle got a...
And I...
Ooh.
And I do believe, that, the man of the match for me is again
Kepa.
Kepa.
Yes,
You
he
know?
conceded a goal. Yes, it was last minute.
Yes, yeah.
But that's one goal conceded in how many games? Like, you got to think. AC
6.
Milan, Wolves. Who else would be Villa?
West Ham.
No, West Ham was under Tuchel.
Um,
So yeah, we've conceded like one goal in the last 6-7 games.
well, you know, that's
That's
great.
testament to
Yeah,
what he's
it
good,
is, it
to
is,
how
yeah.
good he actually is when he's on his form. And Newcastle are about to score. No, they're not.
Go on, Newcastle.
Go on, Newcastle. But yeah, guys, we drew. Deserved penalty. Man United didn't really deserve that goal in the second half. It was what it was, though. We got a
It
draw.
was a cheap goal.
It was a cheap goal, but
Yeah.
but it is what it is. But guys, let us know your thoughts on
Yeah.
the game yesterday. We'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Let us know your thoughts on today's video. We'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well. Did you think it was a deserved result, or do you think we could have we deserved a win? Guys, this is the end of today's video now. Don't forget, we will be live at 6:15 for Chelsea Brighton women versus Chelsea women.
Yes,
Watch
yeah,
along. We'll
you
be
know.
live at 6:15 for that.
Always a great match
We
to watch.
have
yeah.
been talking Blues. We have been your hosts, Ben and Mark. If you are new to the channel and you haven't seen this before, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn that notification bell icon on to be notified when we upload. Share this video out as much as possible, guys. It really does help us out. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you later for the
Yeah,
watch along.
thank you,
Take care, guys.
Take care.